Hello, everyone. I welcome you all, and I'm so happy, super duper happy to see you all here on my channel, Grammar with Manju ma'am. This is for the first time. I'm able to do it nicely. I can see that everybody's face is crystal clear. Earlier, I gave it a try. Once I recorded a grammar session. Prachi is here, and who was the part of that video. Somehow, because of technical issues, I was not able to record the video. Audio was very much there, but video was not there. Hope this time we will get the video and all of you will be seen. I was so upset that time that only I was able to hear their voice, not their picture. This time I hope everybody is going to be the part of it and the viewers can enjoy everyone's talking here. So hello dear viewers, today I have with me 5 people. Yes, and they are Karishma Chauhan, Priyanka, Mahalashmi, Amayira Jyoti, and Prachi Tyagi. So let me welcome them with a great round of applause first. And then comes a little short introduction. My viewers, they know me, but still, for those who are going to watch for the first time, I'm Manju Mishra, and by profession, I'm a teacher. And I have my YouTube channel named Grammar with Manju ma'am. Rest all you will get to know during the conversation. And now I would request all of you to introduce yourself in short, starting with Karishma.
Yeah. Hello, everyone. My name is Karishma Chauhan. I'm speaking to you from Gurgaon. Professionally, I'm an advocate, also a mother of 2 kids, and also I'm running a YouTube channel by the name Advocate Karishma Chauhan. That's a bit about me. Thank you.
Thank you, Karishma. Next, if I ask Amayira to introduce herself.
Hi, everybody. So my name is Amayira Jyoti Bhandari, and I'm a working professional. I'm MBA postgraduate. So right now I'm working with a company that's a New York-based company. I'm a data analyst, and so I'm running a YouTube channel also side by side with the purpose of communication and talking about emotions with the right choice of words and actions. So that's my intro.
Okay, so Mahalashmi, over to you.
Yes, ma'am. I am Mahalakshmi from Tamil Nadu, Coimbatore, residing in Coimbatore. I'm mom to 2 kids. I was a lecturer and a banker for a couple of years. Recently, I have embarked on my YouTube channel to improve my English speaking skills, ma'am. That's all pretty much about me.
Thank you,
Thank you
Mahalashmi.
for the opportunities.
Okay, over to you, Prachi.
Yeah, my name is Prachi Tyagi, ma'am. I have done MSc in mathematics and I'm mother of one son. And as of now, I am trying to enhance my communication and I'm a homemaker, full-time homemaker nowadays. So this is all about.
Great. Last but not the least, Priyanka.
Okay, thank you so much, ma'am, for this opportunity. So, my name is Priyanka. Currently, I'm in Hyderabad. I hold an MBA degree. Right now, I'm a mother. Simultaneously, I'm running YouTube channel, Nourish Your English, where I upload conversational videos and English-related videos. And I love to meet new people, talk to them. So, yeah, that's little bit about me.
Okay. So my viewers, they got to know that who all are here. And I just want to add one thing here, that out of all 6 of us, except Amayira Jyoti, everybody is married and everybody has experienced the motherhood. Okay. And today's topic, which we are going to discuss, is somewhere related to children. And more than children, I think we need to become an ideal for them. So
Yes, ma'am.
the topic is mobile fasting. We are going to discuss about mobile fasting. This is quite a new term. We have heard about different types of fastings like Karwa Chauth fasting, Nirjala Ekadashi, Navratri fasting. So when we fast for food, that keeps us healthy. And when we talk about health, there are 2 types of health, mental and physical. Now we are going to talk about what is mobile fasting. Is it going to directly help our mental health? What is your opinion and how it is possible? It is really like you have to force yourself to keep away from the mobile. Because these days, like one IT sector person is sitting here, how difficult it is to keep ourselves away from mobile. And most of you are YouTubers. So every time recording, editing, making thumbnail, uploading video, we are always connected with mobile. And we are going to talk about mobile fasting. It's quite contradictory, isn't it?
Right.
But still, how can we make it possible for 2 hours, 3 hours, or for one complete day? Okay, so first thing, that what is mobile fasting for you? So yes, Amayira.
Ma'am, I would like to listen to mothers as we are having four mothers here and they have kids also. So they might be having a super experience of how kids are actually using mobiles and how they're actually struggling to take the phones away. So I would like to listen four opinions first and then I'll add on.
Okay, so when it came to introduction, I gave a chance to Priyanka at the end. But now I would love to hear
Okay.
from Priyanka. That Priyanka should speak about that. What is mobile fasting according to you?
Yeah. So according to me, mobile fasting means taking a break from mobile intentionally for a specific period of time. So if you want to use that time for your hobbies, reading books, or going anywhere, so that is called mobile fasting. We all know it's very difficult to live without mobile. Sometimes even we make a plan not to use phone for an hour, but it's really impossible because it can cause a lot of distraction. Suppose if I have a plan to read book, but sometimes any message pop up or anything happens, we just go there just to check the message, but end up we started scrolling Instagram, Facebook, and end up we realize we spend half an hour in our phone. So that is one of the big distractions these days. As we know in this digital era, everything depends on your control. I think we should control our mind. That is very important. So I'm not saying you should hate technology, you should not use phone, but use it mindfully. So whenever you are using, you should have your own control. Like you should ask yourself, what are you doing? Should you do this time, this or not? So I think mobile fasting is very important, and we can use this time with our family, with our friends, and with our baby, and it's very important even for our brain too. So yeah, so these days mobile fasting is very important for each and everyone. I know it's very difficult, but we if we make a plan, definitely it's possible. So we should try.
Great.
Yeah.
Great, Priyanka.
I have a question because I've listened a lot. But why it's so difficult? Because we try a lot, even after, for example, we are a working professional and we are YouTuber also. So we have to use laptop and phones a lot, right? Still after that, how we can actually do it? Like we have just sleeping time. Either we have to leave our phone or we have to go to sleep. We have this much time only to skip the phone. Otherwise, somebody is calling, we have to pick the call. Either we have to watch the video, either we have to watch some content to get some idea. So, what okay, how you do it? Because I really want to do it. Yesterday night, it was a sleepless night. Manju ma'am knows it. So, I really want to know.
Okay, it's a
I
good
think
question actually. It's a good question, and Karishma is going to give the
I
answer.
want to answer this. Yeah. See, everything has like substitutes are available everywhere. If you truly want to avoid it, you definitely can do it. You just need to focus on that particular part of it. First of all, you have to decide that what is your main goal. Why would you like to avoid phone? For mothers, it would be the reason that when we operate phone, our kids too, they copy us. They say, Mama, when you are doing, I can also do it. So this
Yes.
is our reason
Yeah.
that we have to avoid for the child perspective for his personal growth. For you, you have to define that what is your reason, because when you are engaged with the phone, you are not mentally or physically draining, but ultimately somewhere your relationships also hamper because of this
Mama,
phone. Because when we are sitting in the family with the family members, we keep scrolling and we are just try to listen to them also, so we are not paying 100% attention to the family members. So it is first of all you have to decide what was the main reason, why would I want to stay away, or why would I require this phone fasting. If you feel everything is going great in your life, you're mentally physically healthy, like absolutely perfectly fine, you are devoting good quality time with your family, you're able to manage everything, then I don't think there is need of fasting. But if you really want to get peace of mind, or you want to focus on some area of your life, you have to give time to your relationship, then it is mandatory that you have to take that break. Yeah, this is what I want to say.
Okay, good. Great, Karishma. Very valid points. Okay. Over to you, Mahalashmi. I'm not explaining in between because we
Yes, ma'am.
have short period of time and we have 5, 6 guests
Yeah.
and everybody has to speak.
Yes.
So over to you, Mahalashmi. What is your take on this?
When we intentionally think to avoid mobile phones, we are failed to do that. Instead, we can transform our minds to some other thing. When we do meditation or devotion, when we do exercise or when we go for walking, we can avoid phones. Instead of taking mobile phones, instead of listening to anything, we
Mhm.
can see the nature and we can enjoy that, ma'am. We can make it as a habit so that we can follow our habits, and also we can reduce the usage of mobile phones. Instead of using calculator on mobile, why don't we switch to calculator itself? Instead of keeping alarm in mobile, we can use some clock for
Substitute.
alarm. So we can avoid even 10 minutes at that time. So it's another intention, ma'am. But we should not focus to avoid phones, but rather we can see the replacement for mobiles. Instead of reading magazines on mobile, we can read physical book.
Right.
Very true.
Instead of saying the meaning from the mobile, we can use dictionary. But it would take time to change, ma'am, to do that transformation. But when it is our thought, we can follow that.
True that. Very true, and
What
very
happened?
genuine point. Very genuine point from Mahalashmi, Karishma, and Priyanka. Last but not least, what would you say, Prachi?
Yes, ma'am. Actually, we have to be honest. Just because sometimes it happens, we want to get something from Google. So suppose we want to know about my kid something that what should if he gets some project and I have to get some information related to project. So what happens with me that after within 1 second I get information what I have to do. But after then I reluctantly I get into other things also. So I feel that what you want to get, just get it, and after then you should not watch. But
Yes.
it just because we are used to watch phone, so if we want to watch only one thing, so just because of watching that one thing, we watch random videos, 15, 16 videos you can watch. So I think there you can waste your time. And ma'am, our topic was that why is it important? So I would say that just because of phone, I would say children are being impatient. First thing, that just because they keep watching shorts videos, so they feel like if I say to my son that this is your toy and you have to play with this, and so after playing with that toy for 15 minutes, he says that mama, I got bored, I want new toy. So now I am watching around us that nowadays children don't have patience. In old term, they need everything fast, fast, fast. They need that they don't have patience. And second thing I would say that even just I relate these things recently. We are being uncreative as well. Just because my son got a project, it was a community. Yeah, it was community. So I didn't think what is community. I didn't take a plunge to think about what is community. Just I google it, and just I found, and then I made it. So I think somewhere just because of using phone, we are being uncreative person. We don't need cultivate any activity, any creativity, just because we everything we are having. So I think two things I feel, and so many things I am feeling, but now time is no not so much, so that's why
No, no, we'll
so
certainly go for the
happy to
next
share.
question as well. But the gist of your conversation till now, what I feel is, see, we have seen our parents, we have seen our grandparents. Did they use mobile for teaching us? Did they use
No.
for craft? If we got something to do, did they get the help from mobile or laptop or internet? Was internet existing at that time? Mobile was was invented in 1973. 1973, and then it was not a cup of tea for everyone. It wasn't in all families. Like, it was somewhere dream to have mobile phone. Even I remember my children were small that time. I did not have mobile. I never checked anything through mobile to teach my children. I was trying my level best to understand. I was reading the chapter twice because I was an art student. I was not able to explain physics, chemistry, biology well. So I was reading those chapters once, twice, thrice. And then coming to the level of my children, I was explaining those chapters. I did not know that there are videos on the YouTube and I can watch and then I can explain. These things were not accessible for me. So then also we were managing. See, our parents did better than us. We all will agree to it.
Yeah, yes,
They were
ma'am.
somewhere in
Totally.
government sector. These days, most of us, they are going to corporate sectors. They're not able to crack those examinations because of many reasons. I don't give reason to this mobile. There are various reasons for that. But still, the life was better before. This is what I feel. This is what I personally feel. I remember my father was transferred to some other place. We were waiting for the letter. That father will write a letter and then letter would reach and then we'll get to know पापा अच्छे से पहुंच गए सब कुछ बढ़िया चल रहा है सब ठीक है. But what is happening today? Hello, how are you? All fine. No namaste, no pranam, nothing. All these things are just getting out of our culture because it is so handy. Every now and then we can, anytime we can call, and it is very accessible. Because of that, we are giving more importance to mobile. We had many substitute earlier, as all of you mentioned, in place of using reading something on laptop or mobile, we can read physical book or newspaper. Today, newspaper is hardly in existence, I say. People are just watching on mobile. Okay. And there was a time that my father used to open his eyes with newspaper. Ek cup chai, newspaper. That's how he used to start his day. Okay. So now coming to the next question. You all explained it so well. We always train our children and sometimes we train ourselves also for various things. For various things. Like, we ask our children to sit at 6 p.m., complete your homework until or unless you complete your homework. I'll not sign your diary because children need to get the diary signed. So we make it a discipline for doing everything. For food also, you eat first dal chawal and then probably I'll provide you pizza or burger or whatsoever. So we force them to do certain things. Have we ever tried to keep them away from mobile? Or if did you make it a point, or do we make it a point that while meal or maybe when there are guests present, we should not use mobile? Do we ever discuss these things? I feel that when guests are sitting in your drawing room and you or your children are busy with mobile scrolling, certainly it's just mere doom scrolling. They are watching whatever is served. There is no something is not fruitful or what they have decided, and that is what they are watching. Whatever comes in front, they are simply watching. So those guests, they feel disrespected, less important, that their mobile is more
Exactly.
important than me. Why would those guests, and they will come? They will not. We need to understand and we need to teach them. So what would be your approach? Now you all can think in your own ways. What should be or what would be our approach towards making us stop and making our children stop? Or you can give the name mobile fasting, how we can implement this in our lives, how it is possible. Okay, so yes, Mahalashmi, coming to you.
Yes, ma'am. For children, it is very easy, ma'am. But for us, it is very difficult, ma'am. We can say them not to use mobile, but when it comes to us, we are not following that. We are giving some excuses, ma'am. Let me see this video, then I'll go and do my work. But this should not happen. We should have that tendency to avoid when we are actually immersing ourselves in some other thing, ma'am. For that, we can develop some other activities. We can do some other activities. We can learn some other thing apart from mobile using. We can go to some extracurricular activities, or we can even develop some other skills so that we can avoid using mobile phones. And for children, we should be set as an example, ma'am. When we are offering our guest, when we are talking to them without saying mobile phones, then that they will know this. Okay, when there is a guest, we should praise them, we should welcome them. Instead of watching mobile phones, see mom is doing something. So I have to accompany her. They will come to know, ma'am. But when we are not obeying them, when we are not actually welcoming them, then they follow that. So we should be example for them. And for avoiding phones, I would suggest to concentrate on some other thing. As I said earlier, we can go for some temples, or we can go for some tours, etc., like mountains. That will not get any range, ma'am. So it is obvious to avoid phones for 2 or 3 days. So then we'll be accustomed to that mobile fasting. So I would suggest to go for temple or some tour, ma'am.
Okay, good, good,
Or
good.
can
Great.
even include some extracurricular activities, so that for 1 or 2 hours we'll be avoiding our phones.
Right, right, Mahalashmi. We all would agree to her point. Okay, over to you, Prachi.
Yeah, ma'am, I totally agree with ma'am. And second thing, I think on daily basis, I think it is not possible that to go out from house. So it is very difficult. And second thing, I think every day we should fix our time that only 15 minutes we will not watch phone. And just because we can't say half hour, just because half hour, so it's like impossible for us. So firstly, we should start with baby step. And this time when you are saying that no, in 15 minutes I'm not gonna watch phone, so that time you should prioritize yourself. At least you should put some aloe vera on your face. Small small small
Great,
activity you should do. Like after putting, you feel little bit fresh up. So you feel like okay, I did something, and gradually you should do another activity to prioritize yourself. And
great.
so ma'am, so you feel like on that time, you if you do like this, so you don't miss your time, you don't miss your phone. Okay, what, just because you are full attention on yourself only. So
Yes.
yeah, so ma'am, I would say this thing only.
Great,
Okay.
great. Karishma, I'll come to you later. Priyanka.
Okay, ma'am. So as I have a 4.5 years old son, and I have always realized he copy me. So whatever I do, he does same thing. So I think time management is very important here, because because we should fix our time, like while eating we will not use mobile phone, right? The
Great,
same thing
great.
he will do. and I think whenever he go downstairs, and if I use mobile phone, then he also asks me to watch video. Sometimes he insisted. So if I start playing, then he does same thing. He also start playing with me. So for me, I think time management is very important. Second thing, mindfulness. That is also very important. So whatever we are doing, we should focus what we are doing exactly. So I think that is also very important. And third thing, like that I follow every morning. Every morning, I love to go downstairs. So instead of listening anything, I love to enjoy that tranquil atmosphere, that serene beauty, and that really, it's like any space buster. I really love that greenery, that sound of birds chasing, and everything. I really enjoy it. So I think we also practice it, and that really helps us. And at last, I will say, I think we should, time management is really very important. So if we expect anything to do our child, first we should do. Like if I start writing, the same thing my son do. He also starts writing. So don't force your son or daughter to do something. First you apply to do. If you do, then your kids definitely do. But if you eat pizza and you expect that your son shouldn't eat junk food, so it's never possible. So kids learn to their parents. So you should follow it. Yeah,
Yes, so you should be an example for your children. Great, great.
exactly.
Children directly or indirectly imitate us, they follow us. So, somewhere we
Yeah,
have to just do what we expect from them. Very true.
Exactly.
Okay.
One
Yeah.
thing, ma'am,
Yes.
I
Yes.
want to add here. Whenever I get angry on him and I start shouting the same thing he does, he also
Right.
sometimes shout at everyone. Yeah, and everyone says, how does he learn this kind of thing? Then we realize when we shout now, that's why he is
That's
shouting.
the reason.
So
Yes. Yes.
control is very important. Yeah,
Yes.
They
Children
even
are the
use the
reflection of their
same.
parents. Okay.
exactly.
So that's the reason माँ बाप ने कुछ सिखाया ही नहीं है. Why people say this? Because
Mm,
they know that the parents might be doing it. There are some
mm,
exceptions. There are some exceptions. They learn something from outside also. But still,
mm.
mostly this happens. Mostly this happens. Over to you, Karishma, because time is very less. Yes?
Yeah, I have the same opinion as other mothers shared, but what I feel is that it actually happened with me. Like couple of weeks ago, my son, he was telling me that, Mama, what you do all day, you just keep scrolling. This is what he said, and I felt really, really bad. And I used to think something I need to do in order to prevent that thing. So what I did, I start listening to him. Now,
Mm.
whenever he want to say something, I pay 100% of my attention to what he's saying to me, and he feel very excited and curious that my mom is listening to me whatever I'm saying. Apart from that, I have not put, I have decided few activity like teacher student game we play every day. So where he becomes teacher and I be the student. So we
Oh,
have a door, wooden door. So he make it as use it as a blackboard or writing board. So
uh-huh.
he keep writing everything, whatever he has studied in the school. And I really feel happy because ultimately he's doing his practice. And as well as at that particular half an hour, 1 hour, he's away from mobile. However, I have decided already the timings that this is the only time when you can use mobile. Apart from that, you're not allowed to use it. And he actually doesn't use mobile much. Only sometimes, like in the whole day, hardly he watch half an hour or 1 hour maximum. That is. So I'm not really concerned about that. But yes, we need to listen them. We have to create a bond between our kid or between us. That's the only time when they are going to listen to you. Or ultimately, you have to quit those bad habits, scrolling mobile in front of your kids. Don't do that. Literally they copy us, and they will get a chance to speak to you again. That is so.
Great,
Yeah.
great, great. So this clap for all of you. You all explained so well. I would just want to add a few points. Just a little time is there. So many things you people already have shared, which I had in my mind. I just want to add one thing because I'm just comparing my childhood. I was told stories every day by my grandmother. Every day without any fail, the stories from Ramayana, from Mahabharata, or any typical stories, ancient stories, value adding stories. Every day, my grandmother was like me, we cousin brothers and sisters, all together we were sitting, and she used to share the story. And my mother and my aunt, they used to be in the kitchen for cooking. So this was one culture which we can inculcate because we all are here and we all are into learning English. So for the sake of telling story to our children, we can learn a small story, we can
Right.
deliver that story. For that time period of time, at least your child will be away from mobile. Not only your child, you will also be away from that mobile. Next thing,
Exactly.
like we all have a routine, like by 9, by 10, by 11 p.m., we all hit the sack. So we can announce publicly, like to our relatives, to our children, like my children are in foreign countries. So I tell them that after 11, if you are going to call me, I will not be available. So announce in your family members that this is the time period. I don't carry my mobile. When I go for a walk, I don't carry my mobile, no matter how urgent it is. I'll come back, I'll check my mobile, and then I'll. So for some hours, it is really possible. We can do it. But these days, it is really very difficult to keep whole day mobile fasting. Whole day mobile fasting is
Yeah,
not
difficult.
possible, but we can make it a point to keep at least a short while, a short span of time. We are not going to use, like as you all said, during meal, when the guests are there, when grandfather or father, if you are in nuclear family, if father is praying or mother is praying, no mobile, no noise. Okay, so all these
Mm,
things are very important because it doesn't only hamper our physical health, it hampers our mental health. Yesterday it was raining, and I felt so nice to sit in the balcony and to watch. But the child, I'm talking about a child of my tenant. He was just busy scrolling mobile. How will he get to know about the nature? What is nature? What is the beauty of this rain? We wait for one complete year for this rain, but this child knows nothing about it. Only in mobile it rains, and naturally they have not seen, they have not witnessed, they don't want to. So we have to somewhere tell our children, चलो चलते हैं बाहर, बारिश हो रही है, enjoy करते हैं, isn't it?
Right.
So very
Exactly.
lovely sharing, all of you. I really thank you from bottom of my heart to take out time to be here and spend time for my channel. And your insights are really valuable. There would be so many mothers, those who are going to watch. They will certainly think something, and even adults, they will also think that how mobile fasting is possible in their life, because everybody would have their own strategy for different people, for businessmen, for professionals, for YouTubers. This all is different. Okay, so they will uh, allow this mobile fasting according to their own wish and their own comfort. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank
So
you,
Thank you,
ma'am.
ma'am.
it was a
Thank
wonderful
you, ma'am.
session.
Yeah. Bye,
Okay,
everyone.
bye bye.
Bye
Bye
Yes, ma'am.
everyone.
Bye.
bye. Bye. Thank you,
Bye
ma'am.
bye, Chotu. Hello. Okay.